Hey good people, in today's video I'm going to talk about dressing in the workplace, professional dressing, and also we're going to talk about dressing for interviews. On set today I have two amazing guests, and today we have a gentleman and a lady. Our gentleman is called Wycliffe. He'll introduce himself, and then we have Joan, the career coach. She will reintroduce herself. It is very, very important to dress well. I think it takes between 6 to 7 seconds for first impressions. And I think we should always try to put our best foot forward. Definitely not every day because life happens. And so today we are going to talk about that and expound in terms of the professional workplace and the experience. They are experts and consultants. As they are going to share the experiences in terms of dressing, I'll let them introduce themselves. I'll start with the lady.
Hi guys, my name is Joan, the career coach. I'm a career coach by profession, and what I do is I work very closely with individuals to help them increase their chances of landing jobs, and I do so by helping them with their CVs, LinkedIn profiles, cover letters, interview prep, career coaching, basically anything that someone needs to do to increase their chances of landing jobs. That's what I do.
Welcome, Joan, again.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Wycliffe Osoro. I'm a HR professional. I'm very passionate about image and personal branding, and I'm happy to be here to talk about that today.
Actually very honored. I think this is the first time for me to host a gentleman. Thank you for coming to collaborate on this YouTube video. Many people ask me, Kathy, I've never thought about dressing has never been a priority in my career, in life in general. We don't only have the work. I think work is 80% of our lives. Our career, professional side. So I'd like for you to maybe I'll start with Joan. When did it the aha moment that image and dressing is important?
Right. So for me, 90% or 95% of my focus has always been on results. So dressing and looking good has never been high list on my priority. It's not something that I really thought about. It's not something I put a lot of effort in. Until I joined a multinational, and I remember, like the first few months, at that time I just chopped off my hair, because I was going through this season, so I didn't have my hair was very short, and I was really just focused on results, not the way I dressed. And for me, the aha moment was when I could see other people dressing so well, and I could feel that probably they are being taken more seriously, and I sometimes, even if my job and my results were very good, then sometimes I'm not as confident. So I decided that I was going to change my wardrobe, and I spent a lot of money on dresses and shoes, because I remember I think I just had 2 pairs of shoes, and I remember.
For work?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not
mostly
judging.
Flats. Mostly flats, because then also I just found heels very uncomfortable.
Yes.
And I remember, so this one time, I went to work and I was dressed now with the new outfits, and the way people reacted, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to be dressing up like this, more often. So for me, that was the aha moment.
Interesting. I don't know whether I would say I've had an aha moment, but for me, I think if I look at from family, we've always, I've been around people who dress and look good. And so naturally, you'd always want to look good. So I think even getting into the professional life, I remember I started off in banking, and there, of course, it was formal dress. So I was able to start off with formal dress. And then when I moved to another multinational, I think it was on the day that we reported that particular day was a change in dress policy to smart casual for the organization. And I was so used in these suits, and I said, oh no, now you don't have to wear them. But I think for me, it's always felt nice to dress good, because you feel good about yourself. And then also, you have to be consistent in your brand, because when people see you, they say, okay, we know Wycliffe is always smart, or something like that. So I think for me, the aha moment is when you realize that people actually do realize that you have this consistency around the way you dress, and being intentional to then keep that up is what really drives me and says, you know what, I want to look good and feel good.
For you as HR professionals, And there's someone watching out there. I'm sure there's a young woman, a young lady, a young man who's getting into the professional space. I know nowadays the office is not as formal as it used to be. What advice would you give them when they are joining the professional workplace as HR professionals?
No, I think I could start. And the first thing that I would think of is, what is the first interaction that you'd have with this employer? It's at the interview.
Okay.
So I guess that's one of the places where you'll be able to make the right impression. And I think when going for the interview, especially for gentlemen, I would say keep it simple. You don't have to do a full suit. And especially if you're coming into the workplace, you're just fresh out of campus, you may not have the funds to finance a proper suit, although you can get suits, believe me. Yes. There are places where you can get
thrift
suits.
Suit.
Yes, exactly. You can thrift
He was
suit.
just mentioning.
So there are places where you can do that. But I think for me, what stands out is you just need to, even if the employer, and you know about the employer and say they're smart casual or casual, going for the interview, remember you want to form the first impression.
Okay.
So it's not assuming that because this organization is dressed down all the time that I also should go dressed down. Because remember, like we've said, the first impression is formed within the first 7 seconds. So in as much as you want to be like, I think, one step ahead.
One step ahead.
So even if it's dressed down as an organization, maybe you can go smart casual. If it's smart casual, you can go formal. So that's the first opportunity that you have to sort of build your brand in terms of how you look. And then, of course, once you then start working, it's easy to get certain outfits. And I'll speak for the men, really. A few trousers, a few formal trousers, a few formal shirts, some chinos, some jeans that you can play around with. Let me tell you, as men, even if you wore your black trouser on Monday and you wore it again on Wednesday, and you mixed the shirts, no one would notice. You can be able to wear a suit twice in a week. But of course, for ladies, it might not work because there's a lot more consciousness around that. But I don't think, depending on how you accessorize, it's possible to do that.
There are clothes called wardrobe staples. So when you have your wardrobe staples or your capsule wardrobe, you don't need many clothes, but you have the basics and then how you put them together. Even the ladies, you'll be shocked. I can wear the same black dress 5 times in different ways and you won't know.
And you won't notice, yeah.
So it's your staples. So that's what he was talking about.
Good.
For you, Joan, as a HR professional, in terms of dressing and the workplace, interviews, first impressions, speak for the ladies.
Yeah, so let me speak for the ladies. And I think particularly for the ones who are like me, I struggle with dressing. You've just mentioned that you could have like one black dress and wear it 5 times. I wouldn't know how to, So there are people who honestly don't know how to like mix and match. They don't know like what outfits would complement their body shape and things like those. And so I know when I'm doing interview prep, after we've done after I've coached my clients on like this is what you need to say, these are the do's and don'ts, we also spend a considerable amount of time on how you dress and how you look. And actually what I normally do is I ask my clients to dress up so that then I see how how do you look. And I know there are some who they've gone and dressed up and they honestly thought that was the best, and I was like no, and this is me, and I'm not even like a fashionable stepmom. Yeah, so for me I would say if you can get help, like now you see like what you do, like if you can get help, if you can ask someone, an image consultant or someone whose fashion sense you feel is good, do that, because then it can go a long way. So that then when you're also like buying the outfits, you're not spending so much money, and you could have maybe bought 3 pants and 2 tops and mixed and matched, as you're saying. So that you realize how you look is going to go a very long way when you're doing an interview, whether it's a one-on-one interview or it's a Zoom interview, even as far as your confidence levels. When you're dressed properly, from your hair to your makeup to, like what you've dressed, even like the shoes, there's a certain level of confidence that you get that you wouldn't have if you're not dressed very well. And then, of course, as we are saying, that you have about 6 seconds to make an impression. And opportunity, magic happens when opportunity meets preparation. So every time, before you go for an interview, you want to ensure that you have dressed your best. And even, in the course of, like work, because, as you're saying, you could be going about your day and then you meet someone who can decide to like give you a promotion, and maybe the first thing they remembered is, wow, that person was so well dressed. Maybe, the first thing that they thought about was, if I put her in front of the clients, she'd be, like very good for the business. So you always want to ensure that you look well, that you can deliver on your work is really important, that you
Very
have
important.
demonstrable, results and the skills. Those are really important, but also how you look. I personally, I cannot overemphasize on that, because I have seen it like over and over again. Some people, going ahead in their careers, or some people struggling just because of how they look,
how they present
and how they present themselves.
Yeah.
And like Joan mentioned, don't be afraid to seek help.
I think also some of the things that probably people don't think about is accessorizing when you dress. I think part of the things that, say for example, and matching some of those things when you're dressing. So for example, are you wearing a black watch with a black belt, or is it brown? What's the color of your shoes? Are you matching that? So that's part of dressing. And I think a lot of times, yes, you can have the right pieces, but when you don't combine them correctly, then it doesn't look good. Also, the other thing that I think about when I'm looking at dressing and the generations that we've gotten to interact with, especially at the workplace now, is sometimes people feel that it is okay, because I think the other day there was someone who had come for interviews, I think with a hoodie and dressed down, and you're thinking, okay, do you think you are okay for this interview the way you are? It's
creative interview, a creative job. Okay, even if it was, I'm just asking, maybe I'm trying to look for reasons why.
No, it wasn't. And interestingly, the organization, the job that you're going to come into, probably you'll end up wearing uniform, but it doesn't matter, because what is the impression? And I think part of it, especially when you're going for the interview, is we're looking at saying, did you make some effort in preparing yourself for this interview? Not like Kathleen has just said, not just finding out about the company, but also putting effort on yourself in terms of your dress, because from there I can be able to deduce, are you someone who has attention to detail or not? Are you someone who can put in, is there some planning skills in terms of what you need to do? How did you think about this before you came in for the interview? And that is part of the, sort of the marking scheme. I've seen in the past interviews, 10, 15 years ago, interviews did have a section where you actually did mark people on how their appearance was and the presentation. Because it doesn't happen too much nowadays, but subconsciously you would still make a judgment on it.
Yeah.
I think I would, if I was on the other side, on the other side of the panel as an interviewer, I think I could give it some marks. I can sure that it's also something I did. On that note, I can mention, don't work so hard on your clothes and then your laptop bag is tattered, your pen, you have a pen which is maybe a big pen and you've chewed on the cap, notebook.
Even the phone, the screen, you can go for an interview and it's all cracked.
Okay, that's a good one.
Right?
And you're placing it on the table.
And you're placing it on and it's ringing during the interview. And
okay, which is so it's not just the clothes, but it's the whole presentation. I was just looking at the gentleman, and I can see, when I look at him, I can see a pattern. See, there's flow of color. You see the flow of color. See how he's put the stripes, and as much as he has stripes, he has pattern. You can see the flow. You can see the tie, the socks, the accessories. So that's what I mean by putting it together and knowing patterns. Okay, do I wear stripes together? Decide. No, you don't wear all the patterns at once, and so then again, it might be good quality. Might be good items, but then we are not seeing it looking good on you when put together. So that's a good point.
Right. And then the other question I get a lot is, when you're going for an interview or at work, should you put on makeup? And it's a question I get asked a lot. And what my view is, when you're going for an interview, anything that you can do to accentuate how you look, you know, you can't do it. There's no harm in putting on makeup. So like today I have a fresh face, but then if I was, you know, if I was going for an interview, there's no harm in, you know, like putting on makeup. Like you can see how Catherine,
okay, it's
amazing.
This is not makeup done by me, but I get your point, Joan.
Yes.
You can add a
You
little
add,
bit to emphasize.
yeah, because there's a difference when you have a fresh face and when, you know, you have some makeup on. And because, you know, an interview is a couple of hours, there's no harm in putting on makeup. I know there are people who feel it's a taboo to put on makeup when you're going for an interview, and it actually isn't. As long as they, you know, their makeup is very subtle, like what you have, you know, today, you know, like that is, you know, perfect. You don't go for an interview with like purple eyeshadow and red lipstick, and then the lipstick is in your teeth and you're smiling, and then for like 15 minutes you're telling you just go to the bathroom. I think you have
Okay.
you know, lipstick in your teeth.
We are distracted. It's becoming destructive now.
Yeah.
There's some roles where you'll be required to put makeup,
Yeah.
even
Sales.
at work.
Okay,
So,
like which ones?
and yeah,
Sales.
customer facing, because
Yeah.
there's a brand. So with uniform, you're required to also put a certain shade of makeup. Yeah, believe me, that does happen in certain organizations.
So is it?
If you think about like the airlines, aviation and all that, when they're wearing their uniforms, they
They have
also
to.
So do you train them on
yeah,
how to
so
apply
the
makeup?
personal grooming, all that is there, but subtle, of course. I do know of the handbooks and the uniform.
Yes, the
things that we
HR.
did
I don't
talk
know why
about.
they're escaping,
Yeah,
because they're the ones who hand us
part
the
of it-
handbooks.
So part of it does actually speak towards actually having makeup on, because it does
Accentuate.
yes, accentuate, brings out the brand of the organization, that everyone is looking in a certain way. But of course, that then is defined in terms of, like, say, your nail polish, what colors are allowed, lipstick, what colors are allowed and what colors are not allowed, because it's part of the corporate brand. So that does come in some way.
Yeah, and I think it also builds on likability, because likability is one of the things that you want to have, you know, in at the workplace, especially in corporate. When you're dressed very well, people are drawn to you. People want to hang out with you. People want to come and, you know, have lunch with you. And that likability normally goes a long way in terms of, you know, like when you're being considered for a promotion.
Even your networks.
Or even your
basically
networks.
how you network with the rest of your colleagues.
Yeah. So it goes a long way, because then if you smell a certain kind of, no one is going to want to, you know, hang out with you, you know, like all the time. So I like what you've said. The whole package is really, really important.
Yeah. And interestingly, like when you laugh about HR, and there are instances where we've been approached and told you need to find a way
to speak
of this person.
to your internal customers.
Exactly, to see how they can improve.
Yes.
And a very interesting one was once a former colleague of mine told me, how do you handle this? I told him, I think you're closer to him. Can you deal?
Yes,
and the guy
tough
is like, you know,
conversations.
let's walk to a supermarket, and when you're there, you know, pick I want to gift you. I think you can have a bottle of Rolon or something like that.
Okay.
So in a way, you're trying to encourage.
Yes.
You're not going to tell someone, okay, you don't smell right, or you don't. But it says, you know what? I think this is something that could add a little bit of value. And yeah, and it's also interesting that actually comes out when we're talking about interviews and you're going for the interview. Plan ahead so that you know where you're going, so that you're not running, you're late, and then
you're
you
already
get to
sweaty, you're anxious already. It's a very nervous, it's a very nervous environment. You're anxious. Sweating. I remember we used those days when we were looking for jobs and used to walk all the way to industrial area. You're lost.
You're lost, and so you need to sort of plan ahead. You sort of do a recce of where you're gonna do the interview. How much time does it take? Go and don't try going there on the weekend. If you have some time, go during the weekday with the regular traffic, so that you can be able to know. So it helps you arrive in good time. You can go and freshen up even once you've gone into the organization if there's need to. So that's also part of how you ensure
present yourself.
Yes. Great.
And personal grooming is not just like you mentioned, it's how you smell. I think people forget a lot about teeth and breath. I think we need to invest in your teeth, in your dental
Hygiene.
Dental hygiene.
Yes.
You know, the way we have visits to the doctor for checkup, I think it's something we need to consider. If you do have tonsils, bad breath, I think that's a very important thing. And I think a smile goes a long way. You work on your smile. People ask Kathy, why do you have I work on it, people. Yeah, whitening my teeth, monthly dental clinics, because it's part of grooming. Like you mentioned, it's how you smell. Don't have dry lips, even if you don't put makeup. Don't have dry knuckles, dry hands, and they are looking white. So it's those small little things. If it's your hair, make sure it's clean. It's a style that works for your face shape. Over time, you'll know what works for you. And that's why we are here to help you. We'll go deep into it when you come to see me. Your different face shape, hairstyles that match your face shape, jewelry, accessories. But we can do basics. You know, and nowadays there is information everywhere. YouTube videos,
Pinterest,
books you can read.
You can match everything on Pinterest.
So if you're not in a position to afford the help of an expert, then you can research and just do basic research, and you'll find out these things are just out there. So put effort.
I think the other thing is that we can probably, as a few closing statements, there are many organizations that have dress down Fridays or dress down Saturday, depending on all that.
Because disaster.
Yeah. So dress down doesn't mean go, you know, just do the worst that you can. I think dress down,
put effort, just come.
Dress down means go one step down what we usually do. Exactly.
Okay.
So, I mean, I've seen instances in the past where I worked in a financial institution, and on dress down Friday and Saturdays, because the branches were open on Saturday, then you have guys with all sorts of t-shirts that don't look good, and yet they're customer facing. So in as much as you're dressing down, it means in a bank, Monday to Friday you have your tie. When it comes to Friday, you lose the tie, you go on a casual trouser, maybe a different color of shoe that matches that, so that you've dressed down. But not going, now it's going to be jeans, now it's going to be a t-shirt, round collar.
Graphic t-shirts, ripped jeans.
And exactly, you have to be very careful what brand is there, because sometimes you don't want to sell a brand that's not aligned with your brand and all that, because it sort of comes out.
But it gets confusing. I'm already struggling with Monday to Friday. And now you saw another curveball, casual Fridays. And then the company has not come down to its employees to explain what does casual mean. So I think also as we train our employees on different aspects of their job, I think we also need to invest on someone to train on image. So I think HR professional and experts, make sure you go back to your company and ensure that your people are not only just told and given the handbook, but you explain visually, have sessions, trainings. People forget. Imagine working in an organization for 10 years. You know, you tend to forget. So we need to have refresher courses and reminding us and giving us example. Also over time, over the years, what is considered smart casual changes over time. And then what is acceptable and not acceptable changes over time. So I think company needs to put that in mind. Now we've got into the segment of commenting on Joan's office wear Monday to Friday lookbook. I won't speak much. I'll let a gentleman say something and comment on the clothes. Be kind. I'm joking. So we are going to first. Joan is going to wear her Monday to Friday lookbook, and then next will be the gentleman. And then we're going to be speaking into what she's wearing and giving our insights. So I'll start with this green dress. Emerald, I think. Emerald. Are you colorblind?
It's green.
It's not emerald.
It's green.
Okay. Oh, not sure.
At least it's not jungle green.
Fighting already on color. For you, what stands out with this look? I know it's a very simple look, but what stands out for you?
I love the color. I love the color. I love how the texture of the dress. I love the fit. So yeah, I'm comfortable. It makes me feel like put together and amazing. So I love it.
It's a good outfit to start the week, and not too much fast.
Yes.
Dress, the shoes, complete the look, and I love the hair.
Thank you.
So next outfit number 2. So this is Tuesday outfit. Navy blue is a universal color. It looks good on many skin tones, and that's why everyone should own a navy blue suit, navy blue dress. even the gentleman has a navy blue suit, just little striped. It looks nice on most people. I like the pop of color on the shoes. What do you like about it?
Good. I like, if I look at the outfit, very nice and plain. It doesn't, it fits the body
shape.
When she turns around, the shoes have a nice, I think, gold look detail that goes with the brooch and goes with the earrings, and also sort of works with her skin color. So I think that's a really good look.
Okay, and Joan, what about the outfit do you like, or maybe something you've never imagined to try?
So definitely the brooch. I'm not like a brooch person. What else?
Pop of color?
Sorry?
The pop of color?
The pop of color in the shoes.
Because it's red and
people tend to match. Yeah. Remember, like we do matchy.
Yeah.
And something you grew up seeing. Like your mom wore blue and the blue shoes. So sometimes you don't think about the colors. You can contrast the colors.
Yeah. I also love the length. Because then it's a very comfortable length. Even if I was to go to church in this dress, I'd be very comfortable.
And still go to work with it. I would also think the sleeves, because for this look, I would add a red blazer, white blazer. It would go very well when it's cold weather. I just do a red blazer, and then the shoes would be maybe blue or black, and you can. So I think I like the length of the sleeves. In the workplace, is it unprofessional to wear dresses without sleeves?
No, I think you can wear it. Okay. It depends. The only thing is, think about it. If you're making presentations to people and you're standing in front of people, you tend to want to have you don't want it sleeveless. You want it flowing, so that this tends to cover it. Of course, the earlier dress had longer sleeves.
Yes, this is a short cap
but
sleeve.
This, you can imagine if you're making presentations and you have to raise your hand and you have to do something on the board. So I think the previous outfit works better for this. Or if you have this, or if you have a sleeveless one, then you can wear a jacket on top of it.
And when you go to your desk, you can remove.
Take it out. So I think that's it.
Day 3, Wednesday. Next. Third outfit. So this is Wednesday. The skirt, I like the patterns. The check skirt, it gives texture. I like the slit at the front. For me, it's a bit of adds character to the outfit. What do you like about it?
I like the combination of the the black in the skirt and the black on the top. So it's a good match. The black top has some patterns that you can't quite see them, but it looks really good. Yes, the black shoes. So it's a very, I would say, it looks very formal.
Well put together.
And, so if you're going for that very serious meeting and you want to get
you brought your A game.
Yeah, so that's it. There's, I don't know what to call it. It looks like a scarf tied, but it's part of the
top.
Of the top. It's also like
I like the bow and the high neck.
That's what I was looking for.
Yes, I like
the bow.
The bow and the high neck. Whenever you want, like you're going for a very formal meeting, always for ladies, especially if you are curvy, the high neck really gives that illusion of a smaller upper body. So you start up here, so it gives that illusion of a smaller upper body, and it balances you out. I like it. And I like the pop of red nails. I can see it more now with this outfit.
Than the other outfit.
Than the other outfits.
No, it looked good with a green also.
It looked good with green. You see, the gentleman noticed the nails and the color and the polish. What do you like about it, Joan?
I love the skirt. Because I cannot even remember the last time I did a skirt. So it makes me feel very feminine, and I love that. I also love the top because then it's very unlike me. Yeah. So it just makes me feel different and confident. Yeah.
Yes. You can wear the top with pants. Yeah. You can wear the top with pants. You can do maroon, other dark colored pants, because you always have to do dark colored below if your lower body is wider than your upper body. But you can wear it with pants, skirts. You can also wear it with jeans, but then they'll be flared, so it gives that what Wycliffe was saying about casual Friday. So it's not too casual. So wear your flare jeans, your heels, and this top. What do you think?
Exactly. No, it would
So
work
no t-shirt.
perfectly. Yeah, no t-shirt. No t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like the slit at the front is
Character.
not too high. It's
Yes.
it's a good length.
Okay.
That's good.
Thursday. So drum rolls, Thursday. Please come forward.
The new Friday.
The new Thursday, the new Friday. Looks really, really nice. I love the belt. The quality of the material. I don't know if you can see the quality of the material.
Yeah.
I love the gold detail at the back and the belt, the length, and I love the square neckline. Yeah. What do you like about it?
Okay, so there's a bit of detail on the sleeve, the way it opens at the end. I think that's really
Attention to
good.
detail.
Yes, the belt, like you said, and the gold in the belt goes with the gold in the back and the earrings. What I think I would do differently is the shoes, probably a different color.
Which
pop of
color?
color. I would go for any color.
Maroon?
Red, maroon, green if you would want. Another color probably would bring out, because I feel it's black all the way. So yeah, challenge yourself and pop it out with the color.
Maybe a handbag,
Yeah.
a colored handbag.
Or even a handbag, yeah, would do.
Will
But
do.
yeah,
And I'd
really.
maybe let my hair down. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
see that
kind of
character
thing.
and personality.
Yeah,
But I really
comes
like
out,
it.
yeah.
What do you like about it?
I love the length. Then also the cut is different.
Square
You know,
neckline.
The square neck.
I love it, and then the material.
Fabric.
It's very comfortable on my skin. It's it feels very good on my skin. I love that, and yeah, and then I find it's very chic, so it makes me feel like confident. I love it.
Would you be ready for Thursday cocktails? What would you change up? Because you change up the look in the evening. What would you add to change up the look?
If I was going somewhere in the evening.
Yes.
The
pop of color for the shoes.
Yes, maybe. The
And
shoes.
then the shoes could match the clutch in the evening.
Yeah.
And maybe lipstick.
Yes,
Yeah.
pop of lipstick.
Yeah.
And hair down.
And hair down.
With a really
letting the
nice hair.
down. Yeah.
Hair down.
letting the hair down,
Okay.
yeah.
Friday. Let's see Friday. Let's see casual Friday.
Yeah.
This is casual Friday. I really like the look. Maybe this could be my favorite one. I like the jacket. I love the jacket that makes it formalizes the outfit or makes it not too casual.
Yeah.
And I love the jeans, the white sneakers, the chain, the accessory. If she wanted to be more dressy, maybe she'd add navy blue heels.
Yeah.
Yes, but even the sneakers work.
The sneakers sort of work. Yeah.
What do you like
Good.
about the outfit?
I think it's nice coordination. The white top, white shoes look good. I don't know, they call it a pearl on the necklace also now. Works with that. The good detail on the jacket pocket looks really nice.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
And the outline of the jacket, it brings you shape.
Yes,
You can
it's-
see the cut.
Exactly, the cut is perfect.
Joan, what do you like about the look?
I love so the jacket, definitely. I think it just brings the look together. The material of this top feels so good on my skin. And then of course the shoes, comfortable.
Which is your thing.
So my favorite thing in the world, comfort. Yeah.
I would add a belt.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
two to break the outfit. I'd add a belt. Nothing too dressy
Yeah.
because it's business casual, but I'd add a belt, a navy blue belt.
Okay.
Really nice. So those are the staples you need in your wardrobe. You know, like such a classic navy blue blazer, classic white sneakers, classic navy blue jeans that fit you well, and then you have casual Friday sorted.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you. So that's week in the office,
Yeah. Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, and so
Yeah.
now we'll move to the gentleman. Let's see, will he wear suits Monday to Friday?
Wow.
We have one bonus outfit, and it's a pair of pants, black pants, and a red jacket. I love the pop of color of the jacket. The jacket is a perfect red for her shade, and I like that she didn't have to tuck in the top, and she still looked formal. What do
Yeah.
you think?
Good. I think the length of trouser really good. Of course, I don't know if she turns a bit whether the heel gets lost, but it's good. it just shows, and yeah.
And the jacket cut?
The jacket cut is perfect,
Oh,
fits nicely, and like you said, doesn't need to tuck the top, and it still gives that. So I would say it's not too formal, and it's also not too casual. So it's really in the middle for that bonus look. The nails
are now popping more.
Yeah. I think there's red. There's a red theme to it. But
I like
the black and white really then
pops out. And the white is really white, not off-white, not ivory white.
Yeah.
It's a really, really white that is clean white. What is crisp white? What is the color? What is it called? The really
it's
white
like
white.
Brilliant
white.
Brilliant white.
Yes.
Yeah,
so everyone has the type of white they should wear depending on their skin tone for another day. Yeah, but this works for you. I like it. What do you like about the outfit?
I love definitely the red. I love the blazer. I think it makes the look come together. I also love the top. The white, I think just accentuates the look.
You see, you could wear this blazer, remember, with a navy blue dress?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you put this blazer on, you change your shoes, and
it's
a pop of color. Yeah. So
it can even go with a black dress also. So it works
so
very
just
well.
basics.
Yeah.
You've just shown the audience a capsule wardrobe for the office. Yeah, because this top you could wear it with also jeans.
Yeah.
You could wear the white camisole top with blue jeans and still this jacket.
Yes.
You see how you have few staples that you can interchange
that you can then
and create many outfits.
Good.
I hope you like it.
That's it.
Thank you.
Great.
The gentleman is up next. There is pressure. Let's see how he performs.
Great. Looking forward to it. I think I have a Monday to Friday look and I'll see how we can play around with the different things and probably be saying what I've thought about it and why I'm dressing up like that.
The thought process.
Then it will be good to hear the feedback.
Okay, I'll see.
So Monday look, of course, if you noticed, that's what I was wearing for the interview. Three-piece suit, the pink shirt, which I think goes very well with the navy blue striped, pinstripe jacket. And the tie, I think it's a modern design in terms of it's not your straight old man's looking type of tie, which pops it, and there's a bit of blue in the tie that also goes with the pinstripe blue suit. So the reason I've picked the tie is that it sort of gets away from the pinstripe. So you didn't want to get a striped tie and it's pinstripe, so it's a break from there. Formal shoes, socks.
Yes, I was waiting for you to speak up about it.
That sort of, you want to just feel that flow of look. So there's some thought process to it. In as much as it's happy socks, I've thought of, they almost match with the shirt and tie in a way. And yeah, so it completes the look. Black watch with the shoes and with a black belt. So that's how it completes the look. So this is a Monday. There's the other small piece of the lapel pin. I've gotten it red. I usually would wear a different pop of color, but I think the flowers that I have are slightly different. So I decided the red one would work for now. So it's there, but it's not there. So you have to look to see it intentionally. So it's not popping, it's subtle, because I think there's a lot that's going on. So you also don't want to add something that's shouty on the lapel pin. So I think that's a Monday look. Yep.
You said Monday with a bang.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, I like the purple color. The waistcoat, you've not buttoned the last button.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like if you're wearing a coat and you want to button it, you'll only button the
second button.
The bottom button. That's the way it's supposed to be. So button the top, and
but when you sit down, you unbutton.
When you sit down, you unbutton. Okay. So for the waistcoat, I've just left the bottom button open. So it's also when you're sitting down or whatever, and I will not open it up anyway. So it's.
Would you wear a different color of shoe?
The red. Just hold it, because, like I told you, you'll probably see it in. Like I told you, for men, you can always wear the suit differently. So I'd look forward to you guys looking at that look and telling me what you think about it.
Joan, what do you think?
I love the look. I love the pink shirt. I love. I just love the way everything comes together. I think the tie just makes everything like a bit playful. It's serious, but then also like a bit playful. I love it.
I love the texture too. You've added texture with the tie and the lapel.
Lapel pin.
The lapel pin. Okay. Second outfit, Tuesday. Let's wait for Tuesday.
Yeah, so Tuesday, black. You can wear this with very many things. So I have quite a number of ties that I could play around with, but I decided to go with lighter shade of light blue. I think it's a really nice tie that goes with this. I wanted the flower or the lapel pin to pop out and it says a different color so that it doesn't get lost. So if I pick something that's blue or goes with it, it may end up getting lost. And yeah, so it feels nice. Black can be worn with plenty of different shirt colors. So this is a formal look and feels nice. The other thing, of course, with the tie, it has to be number one rule with the tie, always a darker shade than the shirt that you're wearing. So not wearing a dark shirt and then like you can't wear a black shirt and wear this. So it has to be darker. So yeah.
I've noticed the socks match the tie.
Oh, yeah.
I've noticed the blue.
Yeah, just the playfulness of the
yes, I noticed
the blue socks.
So matches the tie.
And the only reason I've worn that is because I'm not wearing boots, so you're able to see it. In some places, if I get to see it and whatever, you can be able to see it and see the color coordination in a way.
So if you don't want them to be seen, you can wear boots.
Yeah, I wear boots and you basically may not see them because the boots will cover that. Maybe in one of the looks you'll be able to see.
I can't imagine how many socks you have. How many pairs of socks? I can see clearly it's an accessory. Yeah. What do you like about the look, Joan?
The lapel pin.
Color, the form of color.
Yeah, it just it makes the look amazing because you see it's like a normal black suit, but then like the blue tie, the lapel pin just brings it out. I love it.
And the classic white shirt can be dressed with the suit you had before.
Yes.
The
and
pink
probably
shirt
you'll see it again.
Yes, the pink shirt can be dressed with this suit. So you see again those staples in your wardrobe and being able to put them together. Yeah. Okay, come and see Wednesday.
I'm sure by the time we're done with the week, you'll see the shirt coming back again.
And we will
and you can never go wrong with white.
Yes, white, navy blue, sorry, light blue for the shirt.
Light blue,
pink, powdery soft pink.
Yeah.
Let's wait till Wednesday.
Okay, so let's see Wednesday.
Okay. So this is Wednesday.
Yep.
Would I call it smart casual Wednesday?
It's smart casual. More smart casual Wednesday. And I think the look is the chinos, checked shirt, the blue, nice. I love the checks, but small checks. The boots.
Oh, these are the boots.
No laces, so it gives that casual, smart look rather than the laced up one. And the chinos, perfect fit. I love the fit. Good cut. It's fitting. So I think that's what I like about the look.
So would this be a casual Friday?
It can fly for a casual Friday, but can also work for any other day of the week, especially if you're in a smart casual type of environment.
And you can throw on a jacket that is not a suit jacket?
Yes, you can throw on a jacket.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just thinking of navy blue chinos.
I actually had navy blue chinos, but I was like, for this look.
I like it. It's very casual and relaxed, but still not a t-shirt look.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I love the shirts. I love the blue and the shoes.
Yeah, the boots.
Yeah.
Still maintain.
It's amazing.
Belt. So the belt is different. It's not the type of belt that I was wearing earlier on. So fits more with the chinos, slightly bigger, chunkier than in width, and still maintained shoes.
So there's a theme.
Yeah.
Okay, this Wednesday. The men, I hope you are learning. Men, you're learning. For the first time to have a gentleman on the channel, you're learning, you're taking notes. So now we move to Thursday. So this is Thursday.
Yeah.
Ties are your theme. The variety of ties.
Sometimes.
Print. So take us through this Thursday look.
So Thursday look, because I'm wearing a blue suit, or navy blue suit, it can go with brown. So the brown shoes are what you can see. There's the brown
strap.
Different watch, different slap, that's brown. Brown belt. The tie has the blue, yellow, sort of grey feel, which then decided to bring back the lapel pin that's yellow, so that it can complement and go with that. Monday I was wearing the 3-piece. Today it's the suit without the waistcoat. So
I like the pop of brown. It's not necessarily black. I like the brown dress shoes, or we call them Oxford shoes. It's not that light brown, it's a dark brown.
it's a mid brown.
It's a mid brown, and it matches the belt. And I like that the accessories, the belt, the watch, and the shoes have matched. I like that
The
about
wallet
the
also,
outfit.
but it's not here.
Oh, the wallet. Nice one. Yeah, so you remove your wallet to match it. I didn't even think
it's
about
brown.
it. I think most men have one wallet which they use until it's worn out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can do that. You can actually go extra and also have your wallet in.
Okay. What do you like about it, Joan?
I hope men are watching because, like, you know, the thing about the watch, the strap of the watch, matching the belt, matching the shoes, I love it.
Now this is Thursday. Let's see Casual Friday. The one I'm most excited about.
Yeah, good.
So this is Casual Friday.
Yeah.
I really like this outfit, but I'll let you explain to us. I like the denim, but it's still not too casual.
Yeah. Good. So what I've done here is gotten my favorite pair of jeans. Very good cut. The feet all the way.
Straight.
They're not too slim, but they're fitting nicely. Because I tend to find that if you're having very baggy jeans, then they can't go for the.
I was just
smart
remembering
casual look.
Fubu during our time, how baggy the style then, how baggy it was.
Good. Then, of course, the shirt checked. I like it. It can go for a formal look, more formal, not formal, but more smart casual. But for the dress down, this does work. It's blue, goes with the jeans, and then also the casual jacket.
The pocket square.
I love it. Oh yeah, this.
Pocket square.
It comes from there, and
Brown shoes and the brown belt.
yes. And I think for belts, guys just need to know you don't need to spend too much. Just have 2 pairs, a formal one and the other one, and then have them the ones that you can flip the sides.
Yes,
So
you
it's
flip
brown
the sides
and it's black.
on the other side.
So it looks like 4 belts, but it's actually 2.
And you can remove your jacket on this
Yes,
look.
you can.
Yeah, it still works.
That's it. And then the other thing is, I tend to see guys sort of untucking the shirts. It looks a bit, shaggy. Yes, there are shirts that can be untucked depending on the
fitted.
cut, fitting, and there's a certain cut. But if you're going to the office,
It's
I mean,
tucking.
just tucking.
Nice
It
tucking.
looks really good.
So you could go for, if you're going, let's say, for a meeting, you could put the jacket.
Yeah, and then afterwards you could take it
Okay.
out, head out, hang out with the boys, and still look good.
Before you leave, question, do you shop for yourself?
Yes, I do a lot of the times, but also I get my wife to shop for me.
Okay.
So, and I struggle to, I mean, before we pick out an outfit, I have to tell her, what do you think? So I think in the first, earlier on, I gave her the opportunity to choose. But I think more and more, as I define my own style, I'm the one who picks a
know
lot
what
of my
works.
outfits. And I know what works for her, what she likes, what I like,
Okay.
what colors we like. And yeah.
Three pieces of advice you'd give
Yeah.
men when it comes to dressing.
Yeah. I think dress your size, not baggy, not.
Tight.
And then there's also there's certain things, like say for example, because I'm slimmer, I tend to avoid the striped shirts because they'll make me look even more slimmer. So that's why you have to think of what are you wearing? Is it striped? Is it checks? Checks tend to be my thing, and then they get away
they
from
add
that thing of
the width.
they don't add the width, they don't add the, and then it's not like stripes. So yeah, so that's one of the things. Then it doesn't have to be expensive to look good, and I think you also need to pick what works for you, and then maintain that look. So have that consistency. And it doesn't matter. I think everywhere you go to dress, even we've not shown the Saturday, Sunday look, but I think you still need to have a defined way of how you look. Even if it's on the weekend. Even when you're now casual, there's your signature casual,
Okay.
which works for you. Yeah, I was going to say nilikuwa na bomba inaitwaje? Cheers Baba, but then
Where's,
it's branded, so I was like, would we be able to blank out the brand?
Okay, but Shubani, the half coat.
Yeah. Do you want to see how it looks?
Yeah.
On this.
Let me see the half coat. Hakuna mwanaume Nairobi ana half coat.
No, hiyo nilipata siku ingine nikicheza golf.
No,
Yeah.
I like it.
So that's another look that can go.
Bonus look.
This is a bonus look. And you know, all you just did was to change the jacket.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's still dressy, casual.
It's a different look.
I think most men in Nairobi have this jacket. I know people different.
Cheers Baba.
Kuna Cheers Baba, Kikuyu ni Kiobani jacket.
Watu wa Subaru ndo.
Tuenda penua ama Subaru?
I think zote.
Tuenda penua kona V8.
Oh.
Tuenda penua kona V8. Subaru wanaitwa?
I don't want to say what they're called.
Okay,
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, so this is
it's
another
not for camera.
Okay, so this is another look. This is another look. And you've just shown us how you didn't even, I don't think even these outfits are 10 pieces or 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, and only 2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
Mixing and matching.
3.
Yeah, that's 3 pairs of shoes.
That's 3 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so you see the thing is, it's also another capsule wardrobe from a man that will take you from office to smart casual to the weekend. You can actually even do a school run with this.
Yeah.
You can go for a teacher-parent meeting. Okay.
So that's it.
Thank you very much.
So it's been fun. Look forward to seeing people dressing the part and looking spectacular. Put in some effort to how you look, because it's very important. You never know where it might get you.
Thank you very much. You've shown us a gentleman how they should look and your style, your personal style. Everyone has different personal style. Thank you very much for coming. I don't think I've hosted an office where a look for a gentleman. Thank you very much, and I hope men do relate. And if you want to see more of him, he might come back again. Thank you very much. Joan, your parting shots.
Wow, so I feel like I'm the one who's like, I've learned so much. But my parting shot is, you know, if you struggle to dress, there's no harm in asking for help. You know, because not all of us are experts in everything. I'm an expert in writing CVs, in dressing, not so much. So there's no harm in, you know, asking for help. Remember, you know, the way you look, the way you dress increases your confidence levels, and it's going to go such a long way in building your personal brand and subsequently helping you progress further in your career.
Yeah. I don't need to say any more. She's already summarized. Yes? Yeah. She's already summarized why looking good is important and why dressing the part and figuring out your personal style is important. I hope you like this video. Share, let us know what you think, and let me know if you want the gentleman back again.